What's up, everyone? Hope you're having a great day. So, in today's video, I got a very value-packed and short, sweet content that where I'm gonna walk you through how exactly we have been using ChatGPT to help us really streamline and improve our UGC creative process and specifically the creative briefs. So whether you have been running your own agency or you are working on a marketing team, I think this video is going to really help you to improve the quality of your creative briefs as well as save you a ton of time and energy and still expecting the same quality or even better quality of work. So let's get started. And for the over the past few weeks, I have been really fine tuning and doing a lot of changes, iterations of how exactly we are able to ask ChatGPT to really give us high quality content, as in output. So this is exactly how we're able to ask ChatGPT to, develop very great high quality content. So let's get started. First thing first, if you have been, watching a lot of these kind of videos that relates to ChatGPT, you probably also saw a lot of people have been utilizing this as the first prompt in order to really give ChatGPT a environment or a setting to work with. For example, for the first one, you really want to lay down the parameters here in terms of who ChatGPT needs to become. And so for the first prompt, we always like to ask ChatGPT to become someone who is great at writing specific type of briefs or marketing content that we're looking for. So in this case, I wrote, today you're going to be a world-class direct response copywriter who specializes in writing direct response UGC videos for TikTok. After you acknowledge this, I will send you further instructions. And I think the last sentence is pretty important here because you do want ChatGPT to give you feedback in terms of understanding that they need to become the world-class direct response copywriter today. And in this case, you can switch this out to Facebook or whatever platform that you are writing the ads for. So because I run a TikTok ads and UGC agency, I specifically set this to be for TikTok. And ChatGPT responded, acknowledge, I'm ready to receive your further instructions on writing direct response UGC videos, ads for TikTok. Please let me know how I can assist you. Cool. So at this point, they acknowledge it, then we can start explaining and start unpacking exactly what we need ChatGPT to do. Then in this prompt, I wrote, the first direct response UGC video ad script that you will write will follow a first person narrative. So this is called a narrative ad. So we have tested out many different things, whether that is directly, literally put the prompt here, just tell ChatGPT to write us a UGC creative brief. And after, evaluating different outputs, the quality of the content, really, I think this is the best way to help ChatGPT understand exactly what we're looking for. So you want to unpack exactly the type of ad that this brief is for. So for example, because UGC is often, done by creators, so it's all commonly will be a narrative ad. So first you need to explain this will be a narrative ad and what a narrative ad is. Then in the next sentence, I explain that by writing a narrative ad is something that comes from the first person and is usually from somebody who has been in the shoes of your target customer. This also further explains to ChatGPT exactly what type of tonality, what type of messages or like wordings that you need to use because you will be in the shoes of the target customers and you need to write through their lens. And next sentence, you will need to give ChatGPT a specific product that you want it to write for. So, and today you'll be writing this direct response ad for a massage gun. So the hook will be how I get rid of back pain without going through expensive physical therapies. I have also tested, asked ChatGPT to give us a hook or many hooks as options. And I think so for this part, I would rather not actually automate that. I would still want it to, be coming from us kind of directly. So usually we will give ChatGPT a hook that we have came up with. So in this case, we provided that. And then focus on how this person used to have severe back pain due to long hours of sitting, not wanting to go to expensive physical therapies to fix the issues. She was looking for an affordable alternative. The massage gun became an apparent option. So this is really, an overview of exactly how we want this video to be. Again, we want to set parameters here, but also leave it pretty open-ended for ChatGPT to perform. I think the key lessons here is in order to really ask ChatGPT to deliver a very high quality output, you need to give it some guardrails. At the same time, you need to leave a lot of kind of creative freedom for it to perform. So this structure really allows us to get to that level. So, try to follow this kind of 3 paragraphs prompt for ChatGPT to utilize so that they're able to, really understand what you need. And then what we have also tested is, try to provide a little bit more information here regarding what type of physical pain or what type of back pain, why people kind of get back pain. Just further explain and clarify the problem. And let's take a look at the output that ChatGPT produced. So here's a draft script for a first-person narrative ad for a massage gun. Opening shot of a person sitting at desk looking uncomfortable. Hi, my name is someone. I used to suffer from severe back pain. I work at a desk job, which means I spend most of my time sitting in front of a computer. Over time, my back started to ache, and I got so bad that I could barely concentrate on my work. Okay, that is pretty good in terms of, I think, just a very rough draft. This is a good opening. Probably it didn't really follow the hook that I used. So, one revision you could do is make sure to add. So for the next prompt, if after you receive this, just say, make sure to add the specific hook I gave you, this one. Then let's keep going. Cut to a shot of the person trying to stretch their back. I knew I needed to do something about it, but I didn't want to spend a fortune on physical therapies or chiropractors. That's when I discovered the massage gun. Cut to a shot of the massage gun. At first, I was skeptical. Could a simple handheld device really make a difference? But I was desperate, so I decided to give it a try. Cut to a shot of the person using the massage gun on their back. And let me tell you, it was a game changer. The massage gun allowed me to target the specific areas of my back that were causing me pain, and it provided instant relief. Cut to a shot of the person smiling and looked relaxed. I no longer had to suffer through the day with a throbbing back. Instead, I could focus on my work and enjoy my free time without being in constant discomfort. Closing shot of the person holding the massage gun. So if you're like me and you're looking for an affordable and effective way to relieve your back pain, I highly recommend giving the massage gun a try. It worked wonders for me, and I knew it could do the same for you. And it was a call to action to visit the website or order it now. Overall, I really think this is a pretty good and almost near to the end result and end draft that we're probably going to use. So this is really close, and I think by far this is really how we are, literally take this script as the first draft and then, improve or change, fine tune different things on top of this. As you can see here, they really got a couple of things right here. Exactly, for example, you want to, I already mentioned in the brief that we want to talk about a failed solution here. So, going to physical therapies, chiropractor is too expensive. So how we're going to provide a alternative option that is cheaper and also more effective, which is the massage gun. And this is also really relatable because people can be skeptical. They don't know if, a simple handheld device could really make a difference. But I was desperate, so I decided to give it a try. And it was a game changer. I was, this has been a very commonly used term now on TikTok, specifically in ads. So as you can see here, ChatGPT is really able to utilize some of these popular keywords, words, adjectives, nouns that inside the script to make it sound very human. And this is a great benefits and unique selling point. That really pinpoints exactly why a massage gun is so great. End results, pretty good. Definitely something we can work with, and solid call to action here as well. So, I really think this is a pretty good brief that we could work things off of and really give us a solid foundation. And so this is a really great brief overall. And I wanted to play around with this brief and try different things to see how well it could further improve. So another thing I did is now write this draft script again as if you are David Ogilvy in his prime. We want to specifically, mention a very influential or renowned direct response marketer that we want ChatGPT to imitate. So in this case, let's take a look at how this brief is different from the one previously in the style of David Ogilvy. Okay, opening shot. Are you suffering from the debilitating effects of back pain? Do you spend long hours sitting in front of a computer only to find that your back is in constant agony? If so, you're not alone. My name is I used to be just like you. I knew firsthand how frustrating and painful it can be to live with chronic back pain. That's why I'm here to share with you a revolutionary solution that changed my life. Introducing the massage gun, a handheld device that provides instant relief to your sore muscles and joints. When I first heard about the massage gun, I was skeptical, but after just one use, I was hooked. The massage gun is powerful. The massage gun's powerful vibration penetrate deep into your muscle, helping to release tension and improve circulation. It's like having your own personal masseuse right at your fingertips. Thanks to the massage gun, I can now work and play without being held back by back pain, and no longer have to rely on expensive physical therapies or chiropractors. The massage gun is a cost-effective and convenient alternative that truly works. Closing shot. So don't suffer in silence any longer. Order your massage gun today and experience the relief you have been searching for. Your back will thank you. This is even better. I definitely think this is another step up from the previous brief that we got. So, really try to play around with these briefs where you ask ChatGPT literally become someone who is, the top direct response marketers or digital marketers that you respect. And I could tell this is even better brief that we could probably just tweak a few things here and there, and we could just call this a finalized brief that we could send to creators to create. So I think the bottom line here is ChatGPT is very powerful. Definitely do not overlook how definitely do not overlook how you could, incorporate this into your daily life. It could really save you a ton of time, energy, and really improve the overall efficiency. Just think about how you can be able to write briefs literally in seconds by utilizing the right prompt, by utilizing the right messaging, and giving ChatGPT direct instructions so that they are able to literally give you a almost end finished product here that you can send to the creators. So I really hope this video was helpful, that give you some inspirations on how you can further improve your creative process and streamline a lot of, inefficiencies at your current agency or at your company. Let me know in the comments how you think about this prompt, how you think about the structure and process, and how else you're utilizing ChatGPT to further accelerate your process, further improve efficiency here. So give a like and follow for more TikTok ads, UGC, digital marketing, and paid ads content. See you guys next time.